All right, hey guys, how you going? And welcome back to another new series of Minecraft. Now, this is probably about the billionth one I've done, and the good news is that we are now using the 1.7.1 version of Minecraft. The new one, shall I say? I actually have no idea what we're using, but we're using the newer version of Minecraft. And I'll be doing kind of like a playthrough tutorial on the newer mods and stuff like that, just so you guys can kind of have like a look through of what is kind of happening in this new world of Minecraft, especially for modded stuff. So I kind of thought, might as well get just started with it like as soon as possible because, like, yeah, I'm super excited for it. But now, just as excited as I am, this mod pack, it is, as it goes by the name, unstable because we're using the unstable pack from Feed the Beast. It is pretty unstable and it is broken as hell. Um, the thing is we're obviously running on a server. I am with Prime, so I'll be doing kind of like playthrough with Prime and stuff like that. He's kind of doing his own thing now, and we'll probably get him on TeamSpeak after a couple episodes, of just like once we're all settled with our own thing. But yeah, so Prime will be doing his own thing. I'll be doing mine. So we're running on a server, and the thing is the server kind of finds it's quite rough actually. The server finds it very hard running this very unstable mod pack. And what I mean by that is occasionally we'll be having severe server lag. Now, when I mean severe, I mean it's going to be pretty rough server lag. It just drops and ticks, and it kind of happens when someone tends to log out. If we check now, yeah, see that happens. So sometimes we'll end up having a really smooth gameplay, and sometimes we will be not having very smooth gameplay. So it's all to do with the mod pack. It's got nothing to do with me. There's nothing I can really do about it. We've already been removing like client mods and stuff like that. Like there are a couple mods and stuff that we removed to kind of avoid having ticks per second, like a big drop in it. Because at the moment we're running pretty low, as you can tell now with server lag and stuff like that. But yet again, it is like an experimental pack and it is broken. But I'm going to try and make it not like, I won't make it like not noticeable, but I'm gonna try and make it as fun as possible, even though we might we might end up raging every now and then. Like with trees, it's worse. Like you'll be punching a tree, and it just like, yeah, that happens, and you can like punch it 20 times like after a round, it just doesn't work. But I mean that's all good. So I guess we're gonna get started. So over here, this is kind of like spawn area that Prime and myself we chose. It's pretty cool actually. I'm really liking the sea. Like it's not bad at all. Um, so what I'm gonna do is we're just about gonna get started actually. I did gather a little bit of wood on me. As I was running around, because obviously we wanted to load chunks and stuff like that, because we were literally sitting like with this problem. Oh yeah, you know what, we don't have inventory tweaks, so there's no point doing that. But yeah, it like we definitely like had to run through and try to load as much chunks as possible because yeah, I mean it's not pretty. Oh man, this is gonna be so much to get used to. um Alright, let's get a pickaxe and go get some. Oh man, I wonder how fun it's going to be to bloody, no wait, we don't want that, we want you. There we go. Let's grab an axe and go collect more wood. We'll leave that there. Um, so yeah, now my plan for playthrough for today is that we're going to kind of, just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. Like we'll get through this. So my idea for gameplays is that we kind of get started on we're gonna do what we normally do in the start. Is just go out, make a little home, and yeah, that's just about it. Like we're gonna get into thermal expansion first. But one thing with thermal expansion is that you can get power, but they don't have any conduits for it. So we literally, there's like nothing. But Prime and myself, we had like a little look through in the mods and stuff like that. That we can use to get power going or to transport power and stuff like that. At least Buildcraft, they still have their power stuff going, so we can use Buildcraft engines and stuff like that. Because I'm sure that you would have noticed by the old playthroughs and stuff like that, we end up using big reactors and stuff like that. Now that mod, it's not on this pack like at all. Yeah, so we're gonna like definitely have to have a look through and have a good playthrough with with what we have in like how can I put this in words? Like having to make power. It's gonna be all different. It's gonna be a lot of fun, especially like I mean, there's a lot of mods there that I haven't necessarily used. Like I haven't really used Buildcraft before. But I'm definitely looking forward to using that. Um, After that, we are kind of like just gonna, just go for it, I guess, and we're gonna do as much mod making as possible. Mod making, we don't make mods. Mod playthroughs as possible. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do after thermal expansion and stuff like that. We can do a quick run through with what kind of mods and stuff we have. So obviously we still got advanced genetics. We got all these little weird new. I mean, a lot of the mods they're quite similar to what we use. You know what? We'll just go for it. Like after every single episode, I'll just have a look and see, what we can work on next. But definitely, our main priority is to kind of like get food going. Thermal expansion, grindstone, mining, house making, all that crap. So that stuff is gonna come like really first. So what I'm gonna do now is because I do not want you guys to have a look at me punching wood and it lagging its butt off while I record. So I'm gonna collect a whole load of wood, make like a new pickaxe and stuff like that. And it's raining. And let me just check the options real quick. Let's just turn that down because it's quite loud. YouTube likes to break things when it comes to recording. But yeah, so I'm just gonna collect heaps of wood, heaps of cobblestone, and I will find you guys. Maybe I can have a little list open of what other mods and stuff we have on, just so I can tell you guys, briefly while I do stuff, what kind of mods we have on. And I will see you guys in a second. Okay, we are back, and it kind of just stopped raining. And I was like, I don't really want to record when it's raining because it just makes a lot of noise. Even though I've got noise disabled, it still makes a lot of noise. And I kind of thought, I might as well just start recording now while it's nighttime because I don't really like recording when it's nighttime. So I just took heaps of torches and I ran around and just lit up as much of this area as I could. So yeah, just so I can show you guys the first night of the new version of Minecraft. Oh, excuse me there. Um, so yeah, my neighbor has already built a house, and I kind of like did not just build a house. I kind of like went mining for a second just to go get cobblestone. Yeah, well, cobblestone. I got some coal as well. And while I did that, my neighbor was building, and I kind of have an idea what I want as a home. But I was shocked when I saw. I mean, you can't put that guy anywhere near a server because he just like spazzes out like that. Like he just goes for gold. I kind of don't want to kill that zombie just yet because I don't want a lot of them to come at me like they normally all do. But yeah, this is what I've been doing. I kind of like made a little home like for starting off, kind of like this is not going to be this is just a temporary home. I kind of saw that there is the what's his name mod in here. What's it called? Carpenter's mod. Carpenter's mod is on here, and I am very excited for it because you should ask Prime. Like I've been going on about it forever. Like I've been going on about that mod, like, just because it's not in the monster pack that we're kind of, oh my god, they're everywhere, aren't they? Um, it's not in the mod pack that we're using, like the monster mod pack we're using at the moment, so it's kind of sad because you kind of like have to make your home like out of, what you have done there, well, what you have got at least, and I do hear you, zombie. I know you're around. Did I pick up that? I did. Alright, this is sheep. Alright, we don't want a sheep. I'm really worried about that zombie. But yeah, any case, so the server lag is still there. It hasn't really changed much. So, I mean, we're just going to continue collecting cobblestone. It's a little bit better than it was before, at least, I'd say. Um, so yeah, that's that at least. I kind of was thinking, power wise, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. But I mean, it's new to everything. Like a lot of these mods will be new to me, will be new to you. So I mean, we'll kind of learn together, kind of like at our own pace and stuff like that. Recording wise, I'm gonna try and get as much of this out as possible. Like I'm so busy during the week. But yeah, I mean, I really do enjoy like recording for YouTube and stuff like that. So like when I do have time and stuff like that, I will record. Like even if it's just maybe 15 minutes. Like I do try and always record like to 20 minutes and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll keep it like I'm gonna record. I'm gonna upload. Whether it's gonna be 10 minutes, whether it's gonna be 20 minutes, whether it's gonna be 30 minutes. So when I do have the time for it, I definitely will. But yeah, lot of stuff happening right now, like at this very moment. Especially with studies and stuff like that. We've got exams coming up as well, so I mean, like I don't take my studies very well. Let me say I don't really study. I do like a thorough read through of stuff like that, but I've never ever in my life studied. Just so that you know, I do very well in school, by the way. Just because I don't study doesn't mean I'm doing bad at school. I do take my studies very seriously. I just don't study. So yeah, I mean, otherwise I mean, it's not too bad. Finally, the sun is rising. I told Prime earlier, like I had to look at it because I kind of like made it daytime just before we started recording, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure the sun is broken. A lot of things are broken on the server, to be honest. Like we'll be finding a lot of bugs. By the way, I just like did it twice. There's two new blocks that I just mined up. It's like kind of like a dense block. Um, I'm not quite sure. We really need to check what we get out of that. So next time I do find one, I will show you guys. Um, and creepers are very dodgy in this mod pack, to be honest. Like, I will go show you what creepers are like. They don't do much. They just don't do much at all. I'm gonna see if I can kill him. Like, he blows up, but they're so weird. Like, they're not even creepers like the ones we're used to. Oh, mother trucker. No, 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 no. There's so many things around my house right now. Alright, so how much cobble do we have? Oh my gosh, they are everywhere. I can never record in peace, can I? Oh my gosh. Alright, come on. Let's let it be daylight. I did plant some of that berry bushes down there because I was running out of food and I was really stressing about dying. I was like, I can't die in the first episode already. So so we're gonna try as much not to die. Um, yeah, we'll be doing our very best not to do so. But yeah, so I planted those down. I got a little sheep. Yeah, sheep mutton it's called. It's quite new actually. It's from the Pans Harvest Craft. And it's a new mod by the way. Prime said he's probably going to get into that Pam's Harvest Craft thing, so I'm pretty excited what it's going to turn out to be like, to be honest. Because there's that mod adds a lot of stuff to it. Like, it's ridiculous what it adds. I'm just going to remove some of these skellies and zombies because I want to build. I want to build my home. It's going to look pretty cool, actually. It's not going to look bad. I kind of like it. Um, so I mean, as like I want to show you guys, like there's quite a few weird biomes in this area. Let me just chuck away my ores and stuff, and we can have a little chat. And build our home at the same time. You know what? Give me 1 second real quick. I'm just gonna bring up that page real quick with all the mods and stuff like that. We can discuss the mods. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I have the list. So a lot of the mods there pretty similar to what we had in the other mod pack, or some mods that you always seen me like use and stuff like that. So a lot of them they haven't really changed as much, or like they like changed like if not at all. So what we have is the first one I see is the advanced flaxium tools and stuff like that. Pretty cool. I always wanted to make one of those tools. It's kind of like flex tools and stuff like that. So you just gotta like almost, I would almost say it is like when you make, do I not have any more? I'm pretty sure I chopped down some oak wood trees. I did not do that. Yeah, it's quite similar to like a Tinker's Construct thing. It's like Tinker's Construct, but not Tinker's Construct. It's It's like how would I explain it? It's almost like it's got its own tools and it's got like its own little abilities and stuff like that. But you have to charge it up with power. The sword is pretty cool in there. The pickaxe can mine dirt and gravel and stuff like that, so you don't really need a shovel. Prime is going to be so unhappy with me chopping down these trees, because I know he's doing Pam's craft. I'm chopping down all the oak trees down. But yeah, what are good neighbors for? Neighbors are always like that. They always tease each other. Um, but yeah, the second mod on there is advanced genetics. I kind of never used advanced genetics and never really felt the need for it. Um, but yeah, that's kind of what we used in the other mod pack as well, as where I am able to fly and stuff like that. It's just where you collect genes and stuff from different mods running around in the world, and yeah, you just inject them into yourself. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this even symmetrical? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, we are. So we'll go 5 aside. So that's 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. So yeah, I've like I don't really know if I like advanced genetics or not. It kind of like makes things, I don't know. It makes things really weird and kind of like easy. And I mean, I really don't like easy. Like, I mean, you can ask the other guys on that server. Like, you'll like I made like they kind of like asked me to disable a lot of mods and stuff like that, and I'm just like, no, it's gonna be too easy. So that's that mod. The other one that we have is applied energetics 2. Not 1, but 2. So, so what that means is it's changed quite a bit actually. And by means is somewhere in this world we're gonna have a meteorite would have landed somewhere. Prime and I, we had to look for it before we started recording, and I couldn't find it. But it's somewhere. It's somewhere around this world, to be honest. I kind of want this one down. That's really weird. I want to see outside. So yeah, I mean it's out there somewhere, and it's meant to land somewhere close to spawn. But yeah, I mean it's meant to like one is meant to spawn in or like drop down, kind of like the ice magic thing, but it's big. It's really big. Like I kid you not. Um, what do we do? Two. But yeah, it's like a big black ball, like just that's just randomly loaded up in like in the area. So when I find that, I'll record for you guys and I'll show you what it looks like. But that mod has changed heaps. Like it's not even the same anymore. It's like a complete different mod. Um, but yeah, it's like it's not like you know go in there. You need to like make patterns and stuff like that. Like I'll show you guys what it is like. What you have to make with okay. No, let's go. Okay, let's do this real quick. That's gonna like take me so much faster to do that. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna need like these really weird pattern. Oh, they made their own little like mini block things. That's pretty cool actually. I like that. Um, where are they? They are here somewhere. They even have 3 pages now, which is kind of funny because they always didn't even like have half a page. But there's like these press. Here they are. These things. You're gonna need to make these things in order for you to make like these things here. Like it's ridiculous. Like, but I will show you guys how to work them. Like we'll make a run through of them. Not too complicated. Complicated at first, but it really does get easy. Um, so the next mod that we have on is the one that Blood Magic is on here, Botania is a new but Botania, but I don't know, yeah, however the hell you pronounce that. That's on there too. But yeah, there's like a whole trucker. There's a list of it. Like, and there's a lot of new mods and stuff on here as well. That yeah, like Botania's on there. Blood Magic I haven't really done that I'd love to show you guys. Oh, there's just heaps of mods. Like we're gonna do all of them, and some of them we're gonna get like Prime going as well. Um, So yeah, I mean, at least that's what, the plan is, with all the new mods and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I do think that we kind of like have to wrap it up here because it might be. I don't want to drag episodes out too long because otherwise I just fluff around and talk about crap. Um, and after a while, it's just like, okay, what do I talk about now? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like kind of like finish off my home here, and once I'm ready, I'll probably do a little bit of mining because obviously block lag and stuff like that, we don't want to see it. But I'll go do some mining, collect some iron and stuff. Grindstone, we're gonna need a grindstone. Let's put that block up. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna make a grindstone, and yeah, I'll make the house like all pretty and whatnot. And I will see you guys in the next episode. See you guys later.